today I'm going to be doing the top, my top 7 least favorite horses. So let's get started. Just ignore all the stuff in the background. Oops, all the background. Just ignore it and stuff. So starting with him. I believe he's the Shire Stallion. I like his molds and stuff like that, but I don't really like that his mold, his texture is really rubbery and stuff like that. I just don't like it, so I don't play with him much. And so, yeah. I also like to say, some of my horses will be kind of dusty and stuff, but just ignore that. So, okay, so moving on, second least favorite is her, the Appaloosa mare. When did she come out? She came out, 2012, I believe. That's what it said. I just don't like her because her spots, starters, her tail is really short and thin, and I just don't like it, how thin it is and stuff like that. Her spots don't look like an actual Appaloosa spots. Some might look like this, but it doesn't look very good and stuff to me. She's really short, and I don't like how her eyes, she looks like she has no life inside and stuff like that, because her eyes are just completely black and stuff like that. Other than that, I really like her pose and stuff. But, the tail and the spots and the eyes and, the head is pretty small compared to her, body. Same with, one of my other horses. I'm gonna try and get her real quick. Here she is. Okay, so her head is really small compared to her body, just like this mold, the Hanoverian. Move her out of the way. Her head is really small compared to her body. It's hard to tell on camera, but if you have this model, you can tell that her head is really small and stuff like that. So that's, this one, her head is really small and stuff like that. So moving on to my next one is the Knife Strapper. It's the mare. I like her. She's a really pretty mold. She has a heart. If nobody noticed, she has a heart right here. Focus. She has a heart spot, but she doesn't stand up very well. She leans a lot to the side, so she falls over a lot, and she leans, and other than that, she's a really pretty mold. Her mane is also really, really short, which I'm not sure if that's normal for Knife Strappers. I haven't really seen a Knife Strapper in real life, but it just doesn't, it's really short and stuff like that, but other than that, she's a really pretty mold. She's made pretty well. I like her position other than not being able to stand up, so, yeah. Moving on is my only foal in this video. It's the Tennessee Walker foal. It doesn't look like a Tennessee Walker at all. It looks sunburnt and orange, and I just don't like it. How orange it is. It's like not believable. I like the pose. It's really cute. I would like this model. I would like this specific horse if it had a better color. I mean, I like the legs, like the black and white and stuff on the legs, and it's really cute and stuff like that. But if they use a different color than orange or whatever this color was, I think I'd like it a lot better. So yeah, that was my only foal. Moving on is the Trackner mare. Sorry, she's really dusty and stuff. But just ignore the dust and stuff like that. So she does lean just a little bit, if you can kind of tell. I like her hair, how it's braided like that and stuff. I don't like the tail much because it's pretty thin. And I don't like how the legs are positioned. This one is really far back, and I don't think a horse would stand like that. But, you know, she's really pretty. She's really short, actually. I mean, like, I think she's shorter than this one. She's pretty short, compared to some of my other horses and stuff, so that's why I don't usually necessarily like her, because she's pretty short and she's hard to pair up with other horses and stuff. I like the shading that's done right here and stuff like that, and on her neck, but I just don't think any horse would be positioned like that. Moving on. Let me move these horses up. Okay, I have last two horses is her. She's really pretty. I love her. I love her, like, a lot. She's, I want a horse kind of like her. I think it's in almost the same position, but it just has a bunch of spots on the back. It's really pretty. You might know what I'm talking about, but I like how the shading is done on the tail and the mane, and I like the dapples and stuff that you could probably see. I like her position, but the only thing I do not like about her is that the way her hair, her mane, and her forelock is styled. I put a bridle on her once, like the rubber one or whatever, and it stretched out, her forelock stretched out the bridle, and so it was really hard, you know, to get it to fit other smaller, like, horse faces. Like, see, she doesn't have a lot of hair around here, and so it's easy to put the bridle on her and stuff. But I put the saddle on, but I don't put the bridle on. I just put like a rubber band or something because of the way her forelock is styled. I just don't like it. I mean, it's really pretty if you think about it, but, you know, if you want to put the saddle or bridle or whatever, it's hard, you know, to get it to fit right, and it'll be stretched out. So, moving on, is this horse. I really like her. I don't remember if she, like, I know which two horses I got first ever to start my schleich collection, but I don't remember when I got her. But she's like another one of my older horses. I like her a lot. She's really pretty. I like the shading and stuff like that. But you can't really tell what kind of horse she is. I mean, her tail's also really short and really thin. I like her mane and stuff, but her forelock is also really short, and it looks like she had a bad haircut or whatever. If you can see all the, like, little things, it's really short, and I don't like it. But other than that, she's a really pretty horse. I love her position and stuff like that. But I just don't like the forelock, or the tail. It's just really weird. So, also, her hooves blend in with her legs. I mean, you can kind of tell where they are, but they kind of blend with the legs. But other than that, she's a really, really, really pretty horse. I love her a lot. And yeah. So, that is all. I hope you enjoyed this video. And my next video is going to be, I think, my top 10 favorite horses. So, I'll post this one and then I'll, do that video or whatever. So, goodbye.